Hello, my name is Sekit, and we are playing Magica Infinitum 3. And first thing that I want to do today, because we're running a little low on source gems, I want to make a crystallizer. It's not very hard to make. We're gonna make a little more arcane stone. I can't spell. Oh, let's see. I know the recipe. It's there we go. So it's 2 arcane stone, 1 source gem, and some gold. And what this will allow us, ooh, quest time. What do we get? Source gems. Nice. Oops. It'll let us take source from a jar and turn it into source gems. That's what we're gonna do. Now I'm hoping that the volcanic source link will allow feeding source into something up above it. I don't know if they have to be like on the same Y level, but we're about to find out. So we're going to be one more over here. Yeah, see, now it's using this stuff up real fast. Now we're getting some gems. Awesome. Now, next thing I want to do, we want to get back into occultism. This is, whoops, doing a terrible job here. Let's get that in there where it belongs. Our foliot ore crusher died before we were able to give him some obsidian to crush. We got the endstone dust, that's no problem. But we're gonna need another one of these to crush up some obsidian for us so we can progress in the mod. And here he is. Hey, little buddy. Let's give you some obsidian. Crush that up. Okay. It's taken him a while, as you might expect. He's just, well, I don't want to say it to his face, but, there are better ore crushers. Anyway, now that we got a little bit, we're gonna want to make some impure white chalk, right? And now we can make the impure purple chalk. And with this, and the other 2 chalks, we're going to be able to make, what is it, Strigiore's higher binding, which is the next thing that I want to make here. We purify the chalk just the same way we did with the other 2. You just throw it here into the spirit fire and get regular purple chalk. So let's go ahead and get this visualized. Very nice. And now I'll just put all the pieces down. There we go. Now what we're going to do with this thing is we're going to make ourselves a fancy pickaxe that I think we won't need the demon's dream fruit to be able to harvest materials. Now this is our first Djinn. Really the only thing that makes the difference is, you know, now we've unlocked the purple chalk. We've gotten that far, so we can do it. Also, it's a different colored dye, and you'll find that, you know, all the way up through Marid, they're all just pretty much the same, which is fine. You know, helps you keep it all straight. We're gonna make a bunch of green dye because this surely will not be. Oh, where's our ink? There it is. We should just put that in the chest. Good old crafting station mod. Absolutely great. Okay. 1 unbound genie book. 1 bound genie book. Now are we missing quests in occultism? We're gonna wanna. There's not even an occultism quest line, so we don't have to worry. Awesome. So what we want here is what? We're gonna want 5 bowls. Okay. And we'll just put them around here. That'll be fine. That's iron. We need silver. Alright, here we go. We got 2 silver. We got 2 sticks. We got our fancy Spirit-attuned pickaxe head that we made with the Spirit-attuned gems. And we put our bound genie book with a Zorclomid. And that, what this will do, it will bind the genie permanently into this pick, and we'll be able to harvest all the occultism resources we want. Let's see what happens here. There it is. Successfully bound. Advancements.occultism.craft_infused_pickaxe.title. Even I couldn't read that. Now first, you know we're trying it on this thing. Put our goggles on. Yeah, okay, so we can see its other wood, but can we harvest it? Hey, we got otherworld saplings. Wonderful. There doesn't seem to be an axe, so this is, you know, what we got. But we'll be able to hopefully get stable overworld saplings pretty soon. Now, one thing we really haven't been able to test, we found a couple overworld groves. Let's start with this one. Okay, so there is other stone here. And, of course, all these other world leaves. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a good amount of them, so that we can have a good amount of these saplings. And let's get ourselves some more other stone. Very nice. Now the next thing we want to do is a little divination. Divination rod. Here we go. Use of the rod. How do we craft it? Is it going to tell us? It's got to be in here somewhere, right? That's a debug wand. This looks like what we want. Okay, so just a gem and some stick. I'll go ahead and make this thing. Now we're going to take it directly to the nether. Yeah, here we are, folks, the old nethery nether. What we need to do, we need to find a little nether rack. Right click, shift right click. It's now attuned to Djinni Ore. So what you do is you hold right click, and hey, there's Djinni Ore right there. That's awesome. Now we can only mine this with the infused pick. Well, that's the only tool we have right now that we can mine it with. So we're gonna find some more of this stuff. That's some right there. Oh, this is great. Not very hard to find at all. Alright, that was less great. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess one thing we've learned is that the Djinni Ore burns. Crying out loud. Glad we have this fancy armor. Or is that... yeah, it is the armor. It's this thing keeping us fed. That's doing the yeoman work there. Alright, we got anything? Alright, we'll keep hunting. Now this will only show you, the divination rod will only show you one at a time. So it's a good practice to dig around just a little bit, because sometimes they appear in clumps of 2. Not that often. Not this time. Let's see if there's another one around here. Okay. We're finding them though. Okay, yeah, classic example. Here's 2 right here. See, it's only gonna light one of them up. So after you've gotten where you're going too, it's also good practice to oh, yep, there's another one. They're not uncommon, but I wouldn't want to find them without the divining rod here. Yeah, we're gonna give these to our little friend Rezoire. Rezoire. And he's gonna crush these up for us into 2 dust apiece. And that'll let us double our ingot yield. Now the Marid Ore Crusher, at least in other packs I've played, that's a tier 4. You get 6 dust per ore block, so we're definitely gonna want to work our way up there. Okay, he's done. That'll give us, oh, that's where those went. That'll give us 24 Easnium ingots. That'll be a good start. We'll need more, but it's a real good start. Okay. First thing we're gonna want is an empty lamp. Ah, very nice. Now, we've got a Foliot that'll just mine random blocks in a mining dimension, but this one will just mine ores. And that's what we want. We're gonna need an Easnium pickaxe. And we're gonna need a whole block of this stuff. And we're gonna need a gold ore and Spiritomb crystal and another gin book. Alright, back to old streeters. And the magic lamp and the pick and the block. Now in other packs I've played, he doesn't you must oh he doesn't mine Easnium for you, so we'll have to, assuming that's the case in this pack too, we'll have to do that by hand, but that's not a big deal. This will get us just about everything else. There we go. And genie in the lamp. And like many things with the durability, this can be enchanted. It's my experience that unusing doesn't work, but Nature's Mend does. Put unusing on it anyway, just to save us the trouble of having to do the reroll. Now we're not done with that. We also have to make a dimensional mine shaft. And that uses the same ritual, what's his name's higher binding. We're gonna need a book of binding. We're gonna need, I think we're gonna need another sacrificial bowl. Let's see. It's like that, right? Yeah. I think this one takes 6. I'll put it right here. And I want to say it's a gold. We got our Easnium. We got a Spiritomb crystal. And then, is it? That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for this thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this one's 7. All right. Let's get them in here. Bind the book to a genie. Zorklamed. Also Zorklamed. Make sure pentacle and rituals are set up correctly. I picked up the other stone, put it back down, and now it seems fine. I don't know what's going on there. This thing should be just about done. Now with this and the our enchanted lamp here put together, we shouldn't have to worry about very many resources. We will have to check on the lamp now and again. And hold it in our hand and press shift to repair the durability with Nature's Mend. We just got a hopper and a diamond chest here. We're gonna put the dimensional mine shaft on top. We're gonna put the lamp inside. You can see the progress bar fill up. You can keep an eye on the durability. And it's gonna give us some more. Any second now. There it is. Yeah, a little copper ore. Very nice. I tell a lie, that's topaz. That's right, we're gonna get all of the Silence Gems stuff, so Well, we're gonna get diamonds too, though. Cool. Another thing we're gonna make with old Strigiors here is a soul gem. Probably more than one, but we'll start off with one. It's, you know, some metal. I want to say copper, silver, gold, 4 soul sand, and a diamond. So it's not the cheapest, but it's reusable, and I always forget that. And it can pick up just about any mob except for some bosses. I want to say I even have picked up ice and fire dragons with it. I don't think it'll pick up a wither. I don't think it'll pick up an ender dragon. It probably won't pick up some of the larger things from this mod. But other than that, you know, we can certainly use it to move some pigs around, for instance. There it is. Let's take it outside real quick. So let's say we got some pesky plague doctors. Now normally you'd right click. These guys you have to shift right click like you would villagers. And let's say we're getting a little tired of all the racket, but you know, we don't really wanna murder them really. We could just take them and deposit them, oh, let's say right here up against this leaf block. See ya. Or let's say we had a poor little guy. We had a fox in the water. And he's all stuck. We can play like Rescue Druid or whatever. I'm gonna deposit this guy right in here. We're gonna try to breed a couple of foxes. I'd like a little fox buddy. Well, this guy doesn't seem scared of me. Hey, buddy. Hello. Ho ho ho. What you got, buddy? We can pick these guys up too. So let's breed these guys. I don't think I've ever done this. You little fox baby. Oh, little fox baby. They shouldn't be scared of me. And we're gonna take him home. No, we're just gonna let him loose in here. He'll grow up. And hopefully not spend his entire life in that little corner. We shall see. Now the next main progression thing here, we've got to make a book of binding for an affreit. Oh, that's right. Let's make all the dies. Very cool. Now we can't just summon one of these boys normally. We're gonna have to fight one. We'll need a flint and steel, a nether quartz, some netherrack, and some gunpowder. I can't resist my curiosity anymore. We're going, I think this just has a couple of chests. Oh, it's got some spawners. Okay. I thought this might be just another one of those, like, dungeon crawl structures. Curse of Bones, Lifesteal 7. Okay. I'll take that too, why not? What are these things? They must be from Wormroost. Okay, what we do, they're actually from Ice and Fire. What we do is we wait for them to land. And then we try to mount it with, we right click on it with an empty hand. It looks like there's a couple of them out here. So maybe one of them will come down. Or I guess we could knock it out of the sky with a projectile. Let's See if we can get it to do anything. Maybe too fast and crafty for me to hit. That may be the case. That's pretty though, isn't it? Anyway, we're out because we don't want to summon this thing by our base. It brings blazes with it and has a tendency to set all kinds of things on fire. Now we couldn't catch an amphitheater, but we might be able to catch a hippocampus. Take it with us. All right, sweet. Here's some more ice and fire stuff. Little pixies. You can catch them in a jar and get pixie dust from them, but I feel bad keeping them in jars. Don't seem right. There's a green dragon over here, but not anymore. Oops. I missed some scales? Let's make sure I didn't miss any more. All right. So this is probably fine. We'll get our dictionary out. We'll visualize. There we go. Right there is fine. And we'll start assembling this. Now you can see this uses skeleton skulls and wither skeleton skulls, and that's going to be a theme in some of the more powerful rituals. All right, and 4 of these bowls, and let's get nether quartz, gunpowder, flint and steel, netherrack, and our bound Afrit book, and let's get ready for a fight. You know, I don't see a thing. Oh, no, it was working just fine. I just got impatient. Okay. Oh, right, we need to like sacrifice a cow. So we're gonna drop our hippocampus in the lake here. And he ought to be happy. Now we're gonna grab ourselves a cow. Here we go. Now the particles should turn to purple, I hope. Well, they're not black anymore. That's a good sign, I hope. But now I don't see particles at all. Okay, it didn't like it when I left. Didn't think there was a ritual at all. Fortunately, there are some other cows right around the corner here. So we're going to go ahead and try this again. Pick up Afrit. We'll put our cow down. Kill it. And now we're getting purple particles. Okay, now we're talking. Okay, here we go. Now hopefully killing this guy will get us a little bit of Afrit essence. We'll have to deal with these blazes. Okay. And we got a blaze statue, and we got 2 Afrit essence. And with this, we can make a little bit of red chalk. And with one of those and a little bit of blaze powder, we can make ourselves some impure red chalk. And we're going to deal with it just the way we've dealt with all the rest of the chalk. We're going to throw it into really weird fire. So get our demon stream down, set it on fire, throw the chalk in there. Where is it? Oh, you know what? I'll bet this thing picked it up. Yes, red chalk. And that's about gonna do it for this time. We'll be back next time with some more occultism. We'll get into dimensional storage. So thanks so much for watching. I'll see you then. Bye-bye.